And so, onward, further into the Barheim Passage.
Mist seethes.
It reeks. Something's close.
Oh, hey, finally he puts on a shirt. And gets a sword.
Nice moves there, Captain.
You mean traitor?
So they say. But I didn't see him kill anyone.
My brother did.
Rex. He said he had a brother 2 years younger. I see. He meant you. Your brother. What became of...
He's dead.
I'm sorry.
It was you who killed him.
I give you my word. That was not the way of it.
Rex, sir. My name's Rex. All I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later.
We found them! But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Sir, we have little time. You must go to
As I
tank.
feared. They're slowing us down.
Captain Ozilis and for my parents. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
His Majesty was a traitor.
A twin brother. Fancy that. But still, the pieces fit, I'll give you that much. And he did look like you.
I don't believe you.
Of course not. It was my fault that Rex was there. I am sorry.
My brother, he trusted you. He trusted you and he lost everything. How can I believe you?
Not me, then. Believe in your brother. He was a fine soldier. He fought to the last to protect his homeland. Now, surely he fought to protect his brother.
You don't know anything!
Believe what you want to, whatever it takes to make you happy. What's done is done.
So yeah, the whole... Oh, hey, there's a convenient save crystal here. I was hoping there would be a save crystal, soon. And Barsh is still a guest character, but he does have a weapon now and armor, it looks like, so he's going to be a little more useful to us going forward. The twin brother thing seems like a convenient excuse, but he doesn't really seem to have much reason to lie in this kind of situation. Well, apart from the fact that it would save him from treason, but... I mean, again, his brother... Vaughn's brother trusted him. Aha! Finally! Finally one of them was a mimic! So that's what happens when a chest turns out to be a mimic. Took them long enough. I knew that started happening in this dungeon, but I didn't realize that it would be this late. That one was not a mimic, however. That one wasn't either. And that was a fairly well-hidden battery mimic. So let's see if I can blast this with fire. Yeah, it seems like it's a lot more convenient until you get more MP and better MP restoration abilities. More convenient to actually control your casters so you don't blow their MP too quickly. Nice crit there, Bolfia. Something interesting about that conversation, about that cutscene that I can finally talk about. So, if you're listening very closely, you might have noticed that there was something a bit off about Barsh's voice during the scene where the king dies. That is very much deliberate. So, they actually told the voice actor, I guess with this I'm kind of spoiling that he was telling the truth, but, you know, Barsh is kind of obviously going to be a member of the party, so, you know, makes sense that he'd be trustworthy. But anyway, they told the voice actor playing Barsh's twin brother to imitate Barsh's voice during that scene, like do his best job of imitating Barsh's voice. In the Japanese version, they overlaid the voices of the two voice actors, and like in English, they thought that just sounded a little bit weird and was also confusing because the initial English release lacked subtitles, so they couldn't have handled it that way. So instead, they actually, with the voice director, did something kind of clever and basically said, yeah, you imitate Barsh's voice actor for this scene. I'm sure at least one of these is a mimic. Plot twist! None of them were! Aquara moat. That would have been really useful back when we were fighting the Fire Horse boss, a Lightning Fang. I mean, this was before then, but I'm just thinking that sounds like a ship now. A Final Fantasy XIII ship. Although most people prefer to call it flight, I think. Wait a minute, what am I? Oh, I'm attacking the small mimic. And I have most people on party lead as target, so everyone else went and attacked the small mimic as well. Okay, Balthier does have full quickening charge, but I still kind of want to save that for the thing at the end of this. Oh, looks like the electrical discharge is gone. Is that a Suriander HP regen? Not weak to fire like the toad in the sewers though. So it's always best to Libra things because enemies of the same family might not be weak to the same element necessarily. So yeah, now that Barsh has a sword, things are going much faster. Actually, what the heck even is that Lightning Fang? I had a feeling it was something like that. Lightning damage to all foes in range. Current and... Oh, that's what balance does! There's an ability of one of the bosses / asterisks in Bravely Default that worked like that, and it was really stupid because, like, in the hands of a playable character, it's balanced because of your HP cap. A Cherry Staff, okay? Getting quite a few, You know, I should probably try and use Thunder on something. I've never really tried that before, but I just thought the mimics would probably drain it. But, like, yeah, on you it's... Well, I mean, I say it's balanced, but I've seen really broken setups using the Dark Knight's, Is it Dark Knight? Yeah, whatever class gets those abilities. So, I think it's, the Doctor boss. I forget the name of the actual class, but the Doctor, job. Balthier should probably be first aiding me right now. Yes, he is. See how... Okay, that's a complete joke. At least it costs nothing. I think it's random how much it heals. That must be it. It's really just an emergency precaution if you're, like, out of potions or something. But yeah, the Doctor boss used that, and it was actually... No, Balthier, I believe, has potion lore, so he should be the one using the potions on her. It's only very slightly more, but... It's like 144 versus 120. But every little bit helps. Is the charge? Yep, there's a mimic feeding on something. I can tell that charge is going down. In bigger areas like this. I remember back in the original game, like, this area was quite dark, but that might just be because, you know... That's not suspicious at all. It might be because I was playing on a very dark TV back in the day. But anyway, yeah, so the Doctor boss, because bosses have enormous amounts of HP, you even did, like, a tiny amount of damage to him, and he would just do, like, the damage cap to you with the equivalent of balance. I forgot what it was even called. It was like a, what was it called again? I know it was an ability of that class in that game that throws, like, an item to do, like, damage equal to how much HP you're missing. Yeah, Bravely Default is, like, a lot of people, it's the kind of game that people say that I'd like, but first time I played it, I just didn't really enjoy it all that much. And watching footage of it online is kind of weird, because everyone uses super busted setups to, like, take no damage from any enemy, and, like, just... Like, I've seen, like, the final boss doing 0 damage to the entire party, and everyone just being on 1 HP and using Dark Knight abilities to just instantly demolish them. Let's see our levels. 9, 9, 8, and Balthier has a full quickening. Do I have enough LP to get anything good right now? I think Vaughn should probably be saving to go for that red spiral. Because the more quickenings you have, the better. Only having one quickening is not really the most useful thing in the world, as you can tell. Speaking of, yeah, only having one quickening. I mean, Balthier doesn't really use yeah, I'd probably rather go for the Gambit slot. So a few more Gambit slots, and then I can get Tides of Fate, which is kind of boring since I won't be using much in the way of new weapons and armor as I go forward, but maybe it's better to focus on the licenses once I actually have the armor and accessories in my inventory. For example, I do have a leather shield, which, you know, I can't use while I have a bow because bows are two-handed. Although I've heard there are amusing things you can do with that in Final Fantasy Tactics. Like, apparently, like, it is actually possible to dual-wield bows in some of those games, even though that shouldn't be logically possible. And, like, there are some strategies that involve dual-wielding shields. I haven't played as Vaughn in a little while. Maybe I'll switch over to him. But that would mean that I need to, be careful of, So, okay, this boss, in particular, that's coming up, I'm pretty sure is not immune to fire. So in that case, I can actually have Fran start using oil. Oil, fire, and Balthier has a lot more Gambit slots to work with, though I don't really have much I can actually do with them right now. It's probably better to put the Gambit slots on casters like Fran. I'll turn your potion thing back on. And since this is a boss fight, I think I'll do that with high potions, though I'll change it to HP less than 30%. I do remember quite clearly what this boss is, but I don't really remember how the fight works. So I guess we'll see. Yep, it's the mother of all mimics, at least all the ones in this dungeon. This would be the Mimic Queen. Makes sense. Okay, before we do anything else though, I'm going to go ahead and Libra, and then I might attempt to steal, just because. Should also turn my gambits off. Okay, additional target information now available. Weak to ice, like most of the mimics are, and now I'm going to attempt to steal from it. Even though I probably won't get anything good, we'll see. Nope, no steal. Okay, so what I'm thinking that you actually are supposed to target the small mimics because I think they drain from conduits and do things to help the Mimic Queen. For now, though, I'm going to fight this thing. Yeah, see how much damage fire is doing with oil on? Breath of Life. Okay, not really sure what that even did. Well, I have a feeling I know what Spawn does. Yep, it's summoning more small mimics. Wow, he is going down fast to the oil-fire combo, though. Wow. Okay, then. I might even get a chance to use Balthier's quickening on it. I kind of want to attempt to steal from you again, just because. Oh, it's silence, too. Wow. Not that really matters much. Piece of Storm Magicite. That sounds valuable. Okay, gotta remember, I gotta keep Fran alive. Shockstorm. Noticed that just too late. That's gonna hurt a lot. Is anyone dead to that? Yep, I had a feeling Fran would die. Okay, so she needs to come back right now because she's my main damage dealer. Oh, Vaughn was automatically high potioning because of his gambits. You bring back Fran. And also, Balthier. Quickening. Now.
Please.
I don't know if this is going to do enough, though. It almost did enough. Yeah, Vaughn, stop high potioning. Let's just finish this thing. Well, that was way faster and easier than I remember it being. I don't think I had the oil-fire combo here on my first playthrough. Because I think the oil license was a lot harder to access in the original game. And it was a load-bearing boss. Yeah, to anything not immune to fire, oil plus fire works wonders. And we're back in the Easter Sand.
To think Dalmascan air could taste so sweet.
Where are we?
The Estes Sand, by the look of it. Let's back to Rabanasta before we shrivel up. By your leave, Captain.
Yes, the hour of my return is already over late. The people may hate me, but that does not free me of my charge.
So yeah, here we are in this little disconnected side area to the Dalmasca Easter Sand. And I think we have a bit of freedom in terms of which direction we go in, but this is specifically why I've waited a little bit to fight that flowering cactoid. Yeah, remember that line. That's going to be important for later, because the key is our, well, key to an optional boss. And a very, very interesting optional boss at that I will definitely want to fight, because it's a really unique one. So yeah, here we are back in the wild world, and wow, these enemies are kind of weak at this point.
Yeah.
I should probably take Fran off of her foil gambit, I just realized, because we're not really going to need it against these guys. So I'm going to switch her gambits around now. I can just swap that to just using fire. Probably Thunder's better to use here. So suddenly heroic music again. What we really should be doing is heading back to Rabanasta, but I kind of want to check out the northern areas first. Uh-oh, something's attacking us, or rather we're attacking it. I do like how you can still grab treasure chests even in the middle of battle, though. That definitely wasn't the case in some games. And Cockatrice down. Wolf F, yeah. I guess if I would... well, I suppose I can kill off this wolf first, and then I'll turn off everyone's gambits so that we're not wasting resources on pathetic enemies like this. Okay, we're going to be focused entirely on moving around now. And I pressed the wrong button for putting on fast mode. Yeah, I knew there'd be a chest here. 35 gil, not much, but every little bit helps. I kind of want to go for that gate crystal just so that I have it registered. And I'm able to teleport there at any time. Because I think we're getting close to the river around now. Do have to be a little bit careful though, because sometimes, you know, the enemies might... Oh, they're only still level 7 and stuff. They're not really that strong. Cockatrice is rolling around. XII. Well, I could try and have Fran use Thunder on that thing. So I guess with Gambits off, we can see that we can actually, you know, fight using only our commands if we want to. Yeah, we're getting pretty close to that gate crystal, but I do want to look around here a little bit because there is another, like, side area. Phoenix down. Always good to have those. Useful both for... I want to get this chest. Oh, that's with my, my counter. A Bengal. Yes, people here could equip that. With my counter ability, which wasn't really going off that much in the passage, I realized. Oh, right, I think I know what that's going to lead to. That, I believe, is the alternate... It's just funny watching everyone run around like this, but I think that is actually the alternate entrance to the Valheim passage, which we can't get into without a key. Yeah, we'll be coming back for that in a while. You kind of want to be in the level 40s to do that. And ideally, I think 47 is a level that you want to be for that. The actual specific number of your level is important for that optional fight. Oh, I'm really looking forward to showing that. It's a really unique boss. Oh, there's nothing hidden in that little corner. I just want to run fast around here so I can get to that gate crystal. Because I think this settlement is important. To an extent. Has kind of nice music too. Okay, the North Bank. Yeah, I feel like there's something that we do end up doing here. The River Nebra. I don't even think we're allowed to go to the North Shore right now. Huh. North Shore is actually the name of a place in Australia, so that just kind of, well, Sydney, so... I'm sure a lot of places have a North Shore. No? Okay, yeah, obviously we can't cross that river just yet, but it's good to have the gate crystal here. Speaking of which, I should actually touch the gate. Mysterious glitz. 3 gil. We just stole somebody's drops change. But yeah, with this, we can actually teleport straight back to Rabanasta now, instead of having to go the long way around, so obviously that's... a very good, probably the most efficient way to continue the story, but that would skip the flowering cactoid, which we still need to fight, and now that we have Barsh with us and magic, that thing's going to be pretty easy. Oh, hey, you must be the same one we met earlier. Guess we can sell off some of our stuff here too, such as a whole lot of stuff we found in the passage. Iron scrap sell for quite a bit. Wow, Storm Magicite doesn't sell for nearly as much as I thought it would. Well, at least something new's available. Bow and Bodkin. 1 short bow and 1 quiver of finely honed arrows. It's not telling me exactly how, like what kind of arrows those are, because if those turn out to be onion arrows, I'm going to be a little annoyed, but it's only 400 gil. Parallel arrows, okay. Until the plot demands it, most likely. So yeah, she already had a short bow, but are parallel arrows better than the onion arrows? Attack power 2. Better than nothing, at least. And ammo doesn't require any licenses, so it's always good to get more ammo when you have the chance. So with this save crystal registered, so we can now teleport back here whenever we want to, it's time to finally track down that annoying cactus that gave us the slip earlier. And you know what? For that, I'm going to switch over to controlling Fran. Now, I don't know where that other arrow leads, so I might want to try that before I go for anything else. But for now, I'm going to go ahead and try and clear out a few of these walls. If they all line up, I might be able to use Dark on them. In fact, that might be a good time. And all of them one-shotted. Only 1 LP each, though. Antidote. So I believe it was somewhere around this area. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna, actually I should turn people's gambits on now, in preparation for it. And it's aggroing onto us, but let's take out the, other cactus first. Okay, so now it's time for revenge. Step 1, oil. Which is AoE, okay. That... parry. Are you, like, immune to... No, it's well, the parry was for the basic attacks. Okay, then. And now... So, yeah, this thing's physical evasion is ridiculously high. Oh, it already has haste, too, and protect. But, as you can see, magic hits it quite badly. So, if you made Varn or Pinello a black mage earlier in the game, you can kill it a lot easier. It automatically uses 1,000 Needles when the first time it goes down to low health, but we killed it before it could do that. Finally, the cactus has been vanquished. Yeah, it might be best to leave it until this point, because you'll be coming back through here with Barsh anyway. Well, that is, unless you know, decide to take the teleport crystal back to Rabanasta, which is probably better, but oh well. Killed my chain, but doesn't really matter that much. I just want to find out what's up here. Well, there's a wolf here first, so let's just do this. I mean, Fran will probably have to switch over to Mesa soon. I mean, her magic's not even that great, but still. Question mark. I have no idea what this is. This is... Oh, now I remember this place. Okay, I know where this is. Alright, so if we go to the map here... Penelope must be worried sick, but yeah, let's not, Oh, there are shops here too. Nalbina Town. Yeah, we have to go through here later on, but as you can see, there are some Imperials blocking the way there, so obviously we're not really going to be, we're probably not going to be getting through now, because we're wanted criminals. Or, you know, they just think we're civilians. We could also hire a chocobo here, I believe. Rosaria is the other empire. I might as well check out the shops here to see if anything new's available. Or we get a full cutscene introducing this place. I don't think we're supposed to be here at this point, but... Huh. I must have... Did I miss this the first time I played? I mean, it's been a long time since I first played this game, but... I don't recognize this. Like, I forgot that we got, like, a cutscene here. I guess we're just seeing, you know, Nalbina Fortress and what's going on here, and how the Empire's rebuilding it to be their base. In other words, we get a close-up of what happens in Advance Wars when an infantry unit captures a building. Yeah, these cutscenes still look kind of PS2 quality, but there's a bit of a charm to that, honestly. Yeah, I could have... I don't remember this cutscene, so that's interesting. I guess we're rewarded a little bit for, Oh, wow, Nabudis. Ugh. Yeah, we'll find out more about Nabudis later. That's a place that, it's... Yeah, as you can see, it's a lost city. It's a pretty dangerous optional dungeon. Okay, what have you got here? Poisoner... Okay, so the only things we don't have already are Vox and Blizzard, but I may as well get Blizzard. Because there are a lot of things weak to that. Of course, we, only fire has something like oil, though, like to buff its damage. I kind of wish, like, the other elements had something like that, too, but... Kind of makes fire, Oh, wow, they're already talking about the Nebreus Deadlands at this point? That's for... Yeah, that's a pretty late area. Also optional, but also very, very dangerous. It also has a massive troll move involving something, but I don't want to spoil what that is. Troublesome Technics. Oh no, the ancient forbidden art of first aid. The ancient forbidden black market art of scanning enemies. Yeah, they don't really have much in the way of new stuff here, and this would be a Gambit shop, but I'm pretty sure we've all... Well, we'll see if there's anything new here. No, okay, targeted by ally, and not targeted by ally. Foe furthest, foe nearest. These are useful for, like, close and long-range weapons. Thought I already got those. Oh, these are interesting. Okay, so yeah, these are for way later in the game when we start fighting much stronger enemies. Less than 100,000, that'd be a fun gambit to use against wolves. Yeah, those might be useful. That'll be bugging me if I don't grab that now. It'll be like an empty spot in my, things. Oh, here we go. Okay. There we go. Finally. Foe status equals oil, fire. That means that Fran's not going to waste her MP with that combo, so that's good. Foe status equals reverse is actually quite good to have as well. I may as well grab that one. Foe status equals... Oh, these are actually useful too, especially this, when you learn Dispel. So, I'm gonna get, like, most of these. Bravery is a strength buff, and Faith is a magic buff. Foe status equals Reflect is actually somewhat useful as well. Might as well get that. Oh, yes, give me these. These are going to make my casters so much better, and of course, once you buy a Gambit once, you have it for every character. Vulnerable means not immune to that element, from what I can gather. So these are useful to have as well, so you're not, you know, using fire on things that are immune to it. Oh, Foe Undead is extremely useful as well. Target any foe with the character... Okay, that's useful for Sight Unseen, which is a technique we might get later. If the character has silence. Oh, that's good, because it can tell your casters to just use regular attacks if they're silenced. Target if you have a... That's good for, like, skills that buff your damage when you're critical, I guess. Target any if they have... Oh, okay. Oh, I can do that. Okay, so I can say this is useful too. I suppose this if I want to be really conservative with my MP. Oh, this is good for Dark, actually. But I can't afford all of these. 10 or more of a selected item. Oh, that's also really good. Ally's strongest weapon. That's useful. Well, yeah, see, as you can tell, the Gambit system is super deep once you start getting, oh, that's useful, so that you know to Phoenix down KO'd allies. Oh, I'm kind of out of money, though. Holy wow, look at all of these Gambits that we can buy. Self, yeah, that's useful as well in some cases. Item amount greater than or equal to 10. Self-targeted by foe. That's actually really good too. I'm going to go ahead and sell that second thing. No one can use either of these, but they might be able to do later, so I'll keep them for now. Oh, Fran can equip that. She might as well do that. I kind of forgot about the shop here. Of course, now I'm extremely poor, and I have a weapon shop here, and an armor shop. But yeah, those Gambits are going to be very useful later on. Most of this is the same kind of stuff we had access to at the Barheim Passage shop. Yeah, still pretty much the Barheim Passage shop, though we can get a better gun for Balthier if we wanted to, even though it doesn't have the license for it. And yeah, that thing there probably means that we cannot go in here. Aerodrome. Ah, okay, so that would be an airship, the other form of, like, convenient fast travel. Okay, yeah, I totally forgot this place is accessible now, but I do remember it because we, spoilers, we had to go through the Morphosian Highways a bit later on. No, Mesophoran Highway. So, when I was younger, I would often read words wrong and pronounce them wrong, so I always just call... It's like how I called the Forsaken Fortress in Wind Waker the Phacassian Fortress. Okay, that's a whole lot of new Gambits, and do I have... I have more LP, but I'll spend that next time. So I think next time we'll be teleporting back to Rabanasta, and... Off camera, though, I might mess around with those Gambits, because... Actually, before we go... Can Fran get some more Gambit slots? I think she could really use those right about now. I might as well get just the cheapest first. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to play around with those Gambits before I come back, so see you all then.